Okay, y'all, I'm back with video 3, and I'm hoping to do this a bit more put together this time. I'm slowly figuring out how to do things, and I hope you can be patient with a sister with my hyper behind on this journey. So, how's everybody doing? I pray your life is filled with peace and prosperity. If it isn't, I would suggest removing anyone and anything from your life that is blocking your blessings. And this may sound controversial, but I don't care if it's your kids, your mama, your daddy, the church, your job, whatever it is. Life is too short to be stressed out. Okay. You need peace in your life. If you got to lock yourself in the bathroom for 5 minutes, throughout the day just to, regroup and do some deep breathing, do that. Do whatever you got to do to be at peace. So, this video will discuss natural products that I use that come in a cream and liquid spray form from the cheapest to the highest. Now, what I'm talking about is snail extract that comes in a cream and snail liquid spray. I like to call it snail snot because it's just easier to say. It gets rid of toenail fungus and fades scars too. And some people say that it takes away pain from, surgical scars. I found out recently that by using the snail snot spray along with clear iodine, that is really helping with the bad toenail fungus that I have. So since it's so bad, it looks like I have to use multiple products. But others with mild cases of toenail fungus can use the cheap stuff I'm about to tell you about, and it really works for them. Okay. Well, first let me finish telling you about how bad my toenail fungus is. It's a big monster. I've been working on it for 2 years now, and I'm just now able to say it's finally starting to show some pink nails because I'm using multiple products. I want to talk about the different strengths of the snail creams as well as the three different ones that I use. The first one, the cheapest one, it's a cheap brand. You can get 2 jars, have 4 ounces in each jar for around $8 or $9 on Amazon. Everything I talk about is available on Amazon, and it's scented. Yeah, that's cheap. It's $1 per ounce basically. This will fade light cases of toenail fungus, and it'll work on any scar. The smaller the scar is, the quicker it'll work. For instance, if you cut your finger or you get a scar on your wrist or wherever, that you immediately want to make sure that once it begins to heal up, you want to make sure that it's faded. You apply a small amount of the snail snot and it will immediately start healing and extracting germs. You don't have to clean it, but I'm not here giving medical advice, okay? I'm just telling you what I do. You can use the cheap one to heal scars and fade them, but I personally prefer to use this next one I'm going to tell you about when it comes to open wounds, a cut or a scratch or something. I've been using this particular product for at least 2 decades. Depending on how many you buy, it's about between $25 and $30 per jar, but it's way cheaper if you buy a 4 jar package. It is unscented and contains 80% snail extract. Each jar is 1.3 ounces, but it'll last you 6 months to a year if you're not using it, daily or on every part of your body. You just use a little bit at a time. Now, if you put it on and it stays white as you're rubbing it in, you've put too much on at one time and you're going to have to use more energy and time to get it all rubbed in. But you have the way to use it is to put it on a little bit at a time, you know, just a little bit, and just keep using it multiple times per day. You don't use it 1 or 2 times a day and then go the rest of the week and not use it. It will work, but it works faster if you use the product multiple times per day. Like while I'm watching TV or just surfing the net, I'll open a jar and put a little bit on whichever skin graft scar. Because baby, I got a lot of them. I'm sorry, it's bad motorcycle accident. But anyway, what I did was trying to help this man out. He was an elder man. I think he was about 71 or 72. I gave him half of a jar who had been experiencing constant pain from scar surgery tissue. He called me crying after a week of using what I gave him and said for the first time in 20 years, he felt no pain from that scar. None. Did you hear what I said? He went 20 years in constant pain. He tried everything. He tried prescriptions. He tried suggestions from other people. Nothing was working until I gave him that snail snot in that jar. So apparently, not only does it fade and heal scars and kill toenail fungus, it regenerates the skin cells to the point with him that the damaged tissue got replaced with 100% new tissue, even at his age. The third and final product I use is about $25 and is an unscented liquid snail spray. Again, you can find all these products on Amazon. So what I do is I use different products on different parts of my body. I use the cheap one and the 80% one on the skin graft scars, and I also use a liquid spray sometimes. Now with the cheap one, I use that as an everyday body lotion. You know, I use all three depending on how I'm feeling. And with me using all three of them in it since last week, I'm actually seeing a difference now that I wasn't seeing before. And as far as the clear iodine, I use it along with the spray snail snot on my toes only. And since I've been using both of those together on my toes, baby, it is working. I should have did this 2 years ago when I first started trying to get my black, and I mean jet black toenails to fade. You know, they was as black as the screen you're looking at now. Okay, I'm not being. I'm just telling you, they literally were. You know, but now I'm seeing a huge difference on my bad right foot. It's, like I said, it was damaged in a motorcycle accident when I was 19. The one that isn't damaged, the left foot, with me using both the clear iodine and the liquid spray snail snot on that foot, the new nail is growing in, you know, not gray anymore. It's a lot lighter than that. Now the new nails is growing in on my damaged right foot. They're not black anymore. Yeah. So it works. It works. It may take a little patience, but it works. I don't know the percentage of the cheap 2 for $8 snail snot. It's not listed on the container, but on the second container, the jars that I talked about, it says it's 80% snail snot, and on the liquid it's 100%. Did you hear that? 100%. So what I'm thinking is that with me using both the 100% clear, the spray and the clear iodine alternatively is what's making it work so good. Finally, I don't use them at the same time. I'll use, if I get up in the morning, I can remember I'll put the clear iodine on, and by the time I get it on the right foot and start putting it on the left foot, when I go back to the right foot, it's completely dry. And then I'll put some more on there, and then I get over to the left foot, it's dry. I put it on at least 2 or 3 times before I start my day. And then at night, I'll spray, or while I'm walking, before I go walking, I'll spray the liquid snail snot, later on in the day. Yeah. So it's doing its job. Cause I got up the other day and the nails look totally different from what they looked like the day before. I will list the names of exactly what I use at a later date when YouTube lets me set up a members only section where I will probably do my first live video. Yeah. Uh, yeah, I'll be on camera and all that stuff. And I'm going to put my recipes over there too. I got this recipe for a red grape slushy. You use fresh red grapes, or you can use strawberry. You could probably use any, fruit that you want to, but the ones that so far that I've used that taste really good is using fresh strawberries, or fresh red grapes, or using pitted Rainier dark cherries. And they come frozen at Walmart. So yeah, those three. Woo, child, on a hot day. Yes, indeed. But anyway, I have said enough. So once I get enough subscribers, I'm sure I can set up a members only section. So please be sure to dislike or like the page and subscribe. And remember, your peace is your priority. Have a blessed day. Bye bye.